200, 220, 240.
Great, you're all set. Welcome to basketball camp, Jamal. I'll go get your jersey.
Yes! Thank you so much, Mom, for keeping your promise.
You're welcome.
Where's Dad? Is he coming?
Oh, baby, I don't think...
Dad, you came.
Yeah, hey, buddy. Listen, I'm gonna need that $240 you got. I got some things I need to take care of.
But I just used it to pay for Jamal's basketball camp.
Well, get it back. Look, I need that cash. My business is struggling right now.
No, Todd. I can't do that to Jamal. You know how much basketball means to him.
Mom, it's okay. I don't have to go to basketball camp today. You can give the money to Dad.
That's my boy.
No, Jamal. I promised you go to basketball camp, and I'm keeping that promise.
Look, I'm not gonna ask you twice. Get me that cash, or you'll never see me again.
How could you say that? I have struggled by your side for years. I can't. I won't break that promise to Jamal.
Fine. But if you're not gonna be a part of my struggle, then you can't be a part of my success.
Todd,
Dad!
The mom is devastated. Her husband left her to raise Jamal all by herself. But no matter what, she always supported Jamal in his dream to play basketball. Jamal kept practicing his game and started to get better and better. His mom was so proud of him. As time went on, Jamal ends up winning lots of championships and quickly becomes one of the best players in the league.
Jamal Butler? Wow, amazing game tonight. Can I get a photo?
Of course, come on.
Thank you so much.
Anytime, man. I got you, Mom. Jamal.
Dad? Yes, son. It's been too long.
Todd? What are you doing here?
What do you mean? Look, I just came to see my boy. He's my son after all, right? Anyway. Look, son, I know you're extremely successful, and so I was wondering, can you help your pops out? I really need some money.
So after all this time, you came here to ask him for some money?
I'm talking to my boy. Look, I'm really struggling right now, and I could use some help. So what do you say? Can you help your old man out? But if you're not going to be a part of my struggle, then you can't be a part of my success.
Dad!
Yeah, I don't think so. As someone once said, if you're not going to be part of my struggle, you can't be part of my success. Good luck, Todd.
Quit it. I said quit it. Why do you have to be so annoying?
Can I get a question, Nicholas?
No, Mr. Labyrinth.
Okay, then let's keep the talking to a minimum. Who can tell me what this stanza means? Okay. How about Andre?
It says, if I but love.
He didn't tell you to read it. He told you to say what it meant. Pay attention.
It's not your turn to talk, Nick.
Well, if he wasn't tapping his pencil like a moron.
Hey, we do not use that word in my classroom. Andre, just try your best.
I don't know.
It's about sympathy and being friends and stuff like that.
I didn't call on you, Nick.
Well, if we're gonna wait on him, then we're gonna be sitting around forever.
It's okay. Okay, Mr. Thoreau is expressing that love is the highest virtue because it binds all the other virtues together. I'm gonna give you a second to finish writing that down before we move on.
If you pay attention next time, you might not make yourself look so dumb.
It's not my fault. I have a learning disability, okay?
Then you belong in a special ed class, not this one.
Okay, anybody need an extra second to copy this before I erase it? Andre, no rush, take your time.
Here we go again. My 5-year-old sister writes better than you.
I'm doing my best.
That's your best? It's probably the worst handwriting I've ever seen.
Is there a problem back there, guys?
Andre's just taking too much time and holding us all up once again.
If you needed more time, I would give it to you too.
That never happened.
I'm ready.
Finally! Stop berating him, I'm serious. Okay, this next stanza I'm gonna give to you guys is, that is our time. See y'all tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. You got me in trouble and held up class.
Hey, Andre, you got a second?
I'm really sorry for holding up class.
No need to apologize. I just wanted to tell you that you don't have to feel bad, regardless of what people like Nick say.
What if he's right, though? Maybe I should be in special needs classes.
No problem with going there if that's what you think you need. But I will say, I have seen your work and you're performing quite well.
I am?
Yeah. Just because we learn at different speeds doesn't mean that one person's smarter than the other. Albert Einstein didn't start talking until he was 3. Nick may not understand, but I do. My daughter also has challenges with learning.
Sorry to hear that.
No, don't be. She is much smarter than a lot of kids older than her. So you take all the time you need.
Thank you, Mr. Lambert. I really appreciate you helping me out.
Don't mention it. See you tomorrow.
Henry David Thoreau was a naturalist, meaning he believed in Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection.
Thank you, Nicholas. Andre, go ahead.
Thoreau was also an electrician
Does that look like the word electrician to you? It says environmentalist.
Nicholas,
Why is he even in this class?
this is your last warning.
Did the short bus drop him off the wrong school or something? What, am I wrong?
Yes, you are. School is hard enough for him without students like you making it worse.
It's not any harder for him than it is on any of us. He's just lazy.
That is not true. Never judge somebody until you've walked in their shoes.
What are you talking about?
I have a little idea. Are you interested in a little challenge?
I'm always up for a challenge.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and finish reading where Andre left off? Just finish that paragraph.
Thoreau was also an environmentalist. He he frequently wrote poems and essays of social responsibility. See, that wasn't so hard.
Good. My question is, how many times did I tap my pen?
Huh?
While you were reading, I was tapping my pen.
Okay, so? I wasn't paying attention to that.
So I'm supposed to yell at you and call you names for not paying attention to me?
That doesn't make any sense. You asked me to read, not listen to your pencil.
Well, for someone with learning disabilities, it's hard to differentiate between the two. So now you know what it's like to have to try and pay attention to something while focusing on something else.
I still don't get it.
Okay. Another challenge. I'm gonna give you a sentence, and all you have to do is write it down.
Okay.
But you can only look at that mirror, not at your paper.
Easy.
Okay. To have made even one person's life a little better, that is to succeed.
Thorough? Shoot.
What's wrong?
Just give me a sec.
Why is this taking so long? Why does your handwriting look like a fifth grader?
It's harder than it looks.
How so?
My mind is having a hard time telling my hand what to do.
Exactly. One final challenge. I'm gonna write a sentence here on the board. I'm gonna move some letters around. Maybe mess with the spaces a bit. Can you tell me what I've written?
My bad went to put.
Put? Where do you see that word? Why are you being so lazy?
I'm not being lazy. I'm trying my hardest. Nobody else could get this either.
Now you know what it's like living with a learning disability. This exercise simulates dyslexia. That's a reading disorder. This here with the mirror, that's dysgraphia, a writing disorder. And here with the tapping, that's attention deficit disorder. So you see, it's a lot harder than it looks, right, Nick?
I guess.
All right, I hope that lesson was helpful for everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Andre, wait up. I want to apologize for how I've been treating you. I didn't understand how hard things were for you.
Most people don't.
Yeah. Well, Miss LeBrant was right. You should never judge someone before you've walked in their shoes. Can you forgive me?
Of course.
Thanks. I'll see you in class tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Just wanted to give you that. You got the highest score in the class. Good job.
Wow. Thank you.
Just because we learn at different speeds
Doesn't make someone smarter than the other. You're right.
Have a good day.
Jeremy, great job. Lewis, that's the second test you failed this month. What's going on?
Sorry, Miss Wilson.
It's because he's dumb.
Sean, that's not very nice. Well, if you want to graduate, you can't fail any more exams. You understand me? Class, please open your books to lesson 3. Who wants to read? How about Lewis? Why don't you read for us?
Can someone else read instead?
I didn't call anyone else. I called on you. Is there a problem?
Yeah, everyone knows that the pea brain can't read.
Sean, stop it. Lewis, go ahead.
Okay. Lesson 3.
Synthesize.
Synthesize the
Lewis, this is not a difficult word. Sound it out.
Ugh, it's content, smart guy.
Sean!
What? Come on, Miss Wilson, he's in the 8th grade and he can't even read? Why can't you pick on someone who's not so dumb?
Sean, cut it out. Lewis, I'm worried about you. You're not at the reading level you need to be.
I just mix up my words sometimes.
I'm afraid you don't belong in this class. Come with me.
Have fun in special ed, dummy.
Here you are, Lewis. Your new class.
Lewis? Hi, I'm Mrs. Green, your new teacher. Nice book. You like Tony Robbins?
Yeah. My dream is to become a writer and speaker one day. I want to be great, just like him.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Lewis and his special ed for friends, all you'll ever grow up to be is a janitor.
Hey, you get out of here right now, or I'm going to send you to the principal's office. Oh my goodness. Hey, don't listen to him, okay?
No, he's right. I'm just dumb. I'll never be smart enough to be great like Tony. I probably won't even graduate.
Let me ask you something. What do you think Mr. Robbins would say to that?
I don't know.
Well, I know exactly what he would say. Because he wrote it on a picture for me when I met him. It says, "Whatever you believe, you can achieve." Signed, Tony.
He really signed that?
Yeah, he did. You know what? Here. Keep it. And if you ever lose belief in yourself, you remember that.
Thanks, Miss Green. I'll never forget this.
Oh, and do me one favor. Don't forget to bring me a signed copy of your book when you become best-selling author. Okay?
I will.
With the help of Miss Green, Lewis finally starts believing in himself for the first time in his life. Over time, Lewis learns how to read and starts doing much better in school. With Mrs. Green's help, he eventually graduates on time and becomes one of the top-ranking students in his school. Several years pass, and Lewis decides to start writing his very first book. He goes around trying to sell his book to strangers. He does this day after day, so excited to get his book out there. That is, until he realizes no one wants to buy it. The book was a total failure. After months of trying and failing, he starts losing belief in himself and decides to give up on his dreams. But then one day, he happens to run into someone that he used to know that would change his life forever.
I don't know what I was thinking. I can't be an author, I'm too dumb. Whatever, Sean was right, I should just go be a janitor.
Watch where you're going.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Wait. Lewis? It's Miss Wilson from middle school.
Oh.
How have you been?
I've had better days.
What's wrong?
Well, I tried to come out with a book, but it was a total flop. Nobody read it.
Oh, well, I wouldn't beat yourself up too much. I mean, after all, you were in special ed, right? It was good seeing you.
What am I doing? Like I could be a writer, like I could be anything like Tony Robbins. I wish I'd never read this stupid book.
Whatever you believe, you can achieve. And if you ever lose belief in yourself, you remember that.
That's it. I have to keep believing in myself. I'm not gonna give up.
With newfound motivation and belief, Lewis gets to work on writing a new book. A few years go by, and this time, his second book is a huge success. Lewis becomes one of the best-selling authors in the world. He develops a huge following, creates a top-ranking podcast, and even meets his idol, Tony Robbins. Lewis's work inspires millions of people around the world. And then one day, he decides to go pay a visit to an old friend.
Hey, Miss Green.
Lewis. Oh my goodness. Look at you. It's so good to see you. What are you doing here?
Well, I wanted to bring you something. It's my new book. I signed it for you.
Lois, you remembered. I am so proud of you.
Miss Green, I'm starting to sweep the floors.
Sean, perfect timing. You remember Lewis Howes from school. He's a best-selling author now.
Lewis. Wow, I can't believe it's you. Of course, I know who you are. The last time I saw you was...
When you told me all it ever amounted to was being a janitor.
Look, I'm sorry about the way that I treated you when we were kids. I was wrong about you. Actually, I listen to your podcast all the time.
Really?
I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get one of those?
You want me to sign it too?
Yeah. Can you give me some advice?
Sure.
My dream has always been to have my own business one day, but I'm just a janitor, so probably won't happen.
Well, a wise person once told me, whatever you believe, you can achieve. So always remember that.
20 years ago, you gave me a free haircut.
I don't have much money.
My house burned down. I lost everything.
I'm not worried about your money.
I want you to get cleaned up. And if you can do it today, with that, I will give you a job.
When you're able to, pay it forward.
This is your kindness coming back to you.